Hogwarts Legacy has just dropped a bomb on us that there is no planned DLC in the foreseeable future. This all came out of an IGN interview where Alan Tew, the game director, said the following: "We've been really heads down bringing Hogwarts Legacy to life, so at the moment there are no current plans for DLC. Now, before we get down in the dumps, let's emphasize on the phrase no current plans, meaning that this doesn't rule out DLC altogether, but understandably, Avalanche Studio has had their hands full trying to put together a massive open world title that has done extremely well upon release. So it makes sense that additional expansion type content isn't on the forefront of their mind. Let's also highlight that DLCs and expansions in general are typically tied to financial success. Think of the likes of The Witcher 3, World of Warcraft, and tragically Assassin's Creed Valhalla. All of these titles sold extremely well, and partially because of this, DLCs were greenlit immediately. And if we're looking at the sheer numbers, Hogwarts Legacy is having one of the most successful launches in recent years, with nearly 1.3 million concurrent users during its early access launch. And in all honesty, this isn't a major surprise. The Harry Potter franchise is one of the largest IPs on the planet, and the game itself is genuinely awesome. The Hogwarts Legacy Twitter page recently shared some of their accolades in a post, showing a handful of extremely positive reviews from various major gaming outlets. And besides for a few politically driven low scores, the game has been received extremely well across the globe. So it would not be out of the question that future DLC installments could be on the horizon. In saying that, the game is only just launched, and with Nintendo Switch and old gen players still having to wait months before they can play, it's no shock that Avalanche will be prioritizing their efforts on fixing bugs and glitches and patching the game. So what I'm really trying to say is that any new content is still a ways out. But of course, we have to ask, what type of DLCs could they pursue? Well, we know that during the game development cycle, they had to bench a handful of features, with the most notable being Quidditch. The flight mechanics in game are already smooth and robust enough, and with such heavy demand for it to be added, it's almost a no-brainer that Quidditch would be at the top of their list. We could see a DLC surrounding the Black Lake, with an emphasis on underwater exploration, or even an entire questline dedicated to the Triwizard Tournament. There is also the possibility of adding new creatures that we can put in our vivariums, different gear types, and even the potential to learn new spells. There is so much potential for DLC in Hogwarts Legacy, and I know it's something many of us fans would love to see, but of course these things can't be rushed, and although Mr. Tew has said that there is nothing in the works at the moment, we can't count it out entirely. Now look, if you enjoyed this video, then I'd encourage you to click on this one here, where I go through all the best talents in Hogwarts Legacy, and of course, take care.